Howdy y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ohio Man and welcome back to Hunter Call of the Wild here on Silver Ridge Peaks. Today we are going over the new weapons pack. Today we're going over the modern rifle pack that we just got in Hunter Call of the Wild, and it is really good. It's been what I've been wanting for since I had the game pretty much at this point. So we're going to start off from the beginning. We're going to go with 308, which is an AR-10, and this is pretty much the main thing that I've wanted. I didn't really need a 223 or anything, although I believe I've mentioned a 223 before. I definitely did not mention a 22. But hey, the AR-10 that I've been wanting forever is finally now in the game, so we're going to use that today. We're also going to use the 223, which is pretty much an M16. We're going to be using that.
Yep.
And the 22 AR-15 there, and we're going to be using that to kill turkeys and stuff. And they also added a new 5-year anniversary 454.
Yep.
So we're going to be using those that's loadout today. So these are all the new weapons. We also have the bleak collar, elk collar, turkey collar, and predator collar just to help us out there a little bit there in our loadout. So yeah, let's get started with that. And we're going to be hunting on Silver Ridge Peaks here. So yeah. And we'll let Dale speak, I guess, for the moment.
I don't understand why you always have to make an intro like that. You're such a fake ass YouTuber.
Because it has to be professional, Dale.
There's a difference
Dale,
between being professional
here's the
and
thing
being
with Dale.
contrived.
Dale doesn't understand the YouTube grind, okay? He doesn't.
I have been doing this for much longer than you have. I've been doing this since 2017.
Up here we have a level 4, 188
God.
to 249 mule deer here at 281 yards. We're gonna see if we can snipe him
People
out
can
with
read, you
a
know.
308. That's kind of rude. Some people can't.
Yeah, well, why are they watching a YouTube video?
That's straight up facts, Dale. The world may never know.
Just saying. So, to be honest, I'm pretty excited overall for this update. I think the AR-10 is going to become pretty much a mainstay of my loadout. I think having a rifle that has extremely quick follow-up shots, but still knockdown power of my 303 or 270, which are previously my favorite guns in the game.
There we
go. Well, maybe not previously. I'm not too sure yet, but the AR-15 though is going to be a little more interesting because that is, I think it's a class 2 to 4, so I guess it will kind of serve the purpose for like foxes, bobcat, bighorn sheep.
And keep in mind,
stuff like
all
that.
the new weapons cover every single class in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use all the weapons from the new DLC and fit them all
Exclusively.
in a loadout, and you can fit everything. So with the 22, you got class 1. With the 223, you're covering classes 2 through 4. With the 308, you've got classes 4 through 8. And then finally with class 9, well, it's 4 through 9, and you have the 454, which they just added that 5th anniversary. So you can get all 9 classes within the new DLC, and by using all of them in the loadout, and I think that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. I think, I mean, I'm really happy that the AR-15 they chose for 223 is an M6 AR-15. It's a little bit wonky as something of a very, very amateur AR-15 specialist. There are definitely a few things that I noticed that aren't quite right about its model, but whatever. I think it does actually provide a very good service for AR-15s, that being kind of validating AR-15s as a hunting rifle. Because it's a market...
They always were.
Because you gotta remember, 5.56, the main cartridge that AR-15s are designed to shoot, is basically is just the military adaptation of 223, which was a very long-standing Varmin cartridge. For things a little bit larger than, for things obviously larger than rabbits that you would need 22 for, but something smaller than what you would need for, it's good for, like, ranch rifles. That's why the Mini 14 is what it is, because people saw the need for a rifle that was in a slightly smaller caliber, especially for coyotes. That's a big reason the 223 became a thing. So,
Speaking of 2.2s, we had a 222.9 scoring gold mule deer there. And it's going to be a left lung shot. Pretty good. That's going to be at 280.17 yards. So that's a pretty clean kill there.
see, I think you'd be a lot better in like. You would be great for like esports. If there was an esports league for this, you sure as hell would be able to
I have that
participate in it,
announcer
but
vibe.
you could sure as hell do
I
that.
always announce things.
I know, and I mean,
That's
I
my
do
thing.
too, but like I do it in a way that is a lot less annoying for what I'm doing. Because I
I think
understand.
you're just hating on my style.
I am hating on your style because it's not the way I
You're
do it.
hating on
Because
my
I try
style
to
that's
be,
working better than your style.
I try to be a very genuine
Check the
YouTuber.
views.
I'm gonna get a little introspective here during this video and say that like when I make YouTube videos, a big goal of mine is to
And we got a
not be
4.3 scoring gold to the iron sights at 106 yards, and he was getting ready to fly off, and we kind of shot him down after that, so that's a clean shot there for Miriam Turkey. What were we saying?
One of the main goals that I have with my YouTube channel is to not be a generic run-of-the-mill YouTuber and to try and avoid the cliches that all YouTubers do, asking for likes and subscribers and kind of doing that weird announcing thing that just does not seem genuine at all. And I know it's not genuine.
It's
because
me. I do that
you didn't
all
do
the
that
time.
though. You have not done that in any Hunter Call of the Wild video I have made
Wait, what are we talking about?
until your announcer voice.
I don't know what to tell you there, bud.
This is not a gun rated for a turkey, but I'm gonna miss it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
And we got a bison call over here, warning call. We're gonna go ahead and check that out.
But I try to avoid those things and be a YouTuber that I would watch. And I am sorry, but Ohio, I would not watch your channel if I did not know you. I wouldn't watch my channel if I did not know me either, though. To be fair, but I would rather probably watch mine just because it isn't so generic. God damn it.
Okay, anyhow. Back to the game, which is what this video is about. We've got a level 3, 67 to 82.
I have seen
at
one turkey.
257 yards. We are going to try
That
out
is
the
all I've seen
223
at
here
all
for the
today.
first time. On the video, at least. I mean, I've tried it out countless times in my other video, but it didn't work.
But it didn't fucking work. So.
Now, keep in mind, I was having issues with this gun a little bit ago.
Pronghorn. Okay.
Hopefully, that is
That'd be a
not
good
an
thing to
actual
test
issue.
with this. Oh, we got a big
I
ass
was having
bass and
penetration
shit.
issues. And the bleed rate is not good for these 223s, let me tell you. Yeah. It's just not bringing them down fast enough.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the 223 not being good.
You're probably shooting the wrong kind of animal.
No, it's a
You know,
class
that's only a 2
it's
to 4, right?
pronghorn. It's a pronghorn. Those are the easiest to kill. The
Ooh, that
pronghorn are
actually
like the
sounds kinda
easiest
close.
animal to kill.
Well, I guess I'll test it since I'm currently chasing a pronghorn. I do like that they rack the bolt every time they equip it. That's kind of neat. Makes me feel like I'm playing Call of Duty.
Yep.
I'm not seeing a whole lot. I heard a very distant turkey, but not exactly what I'm looking for.
And I'm getting some more bison calls over here as well. Now is a good time to test out the 454, which I've already tested out before. But it's always good to
What's that? Is that a bear?
do whatever.
That's a class 9, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I'm not using a 454, so we're just gonna abandon that because I'm trying to use the AR-15, the AR platforms here, not my 300 Magnum.
Well, the 454 goes from class 4 to class 9.
It does. I'm aware.
Yeah.
I'm just not using it because it doesn't have an optic. Not even sure why. Well, I have a revolver in my loadout specifically for the purpose of nothing, actually, because I can just really easily take the optic off of a gun. So there, yeah, even the close range aspect doesn't really appeal. So I'm not sure why I do it. I'm gonna shoot this bear directly in the skull though, just for shits and giggles. The AR-10 sounds kind of weird though. It sounds oddly.
Are you kidding? Oh, that's right. I didn't say it because I mentioned it a million times in the stream before.
What's a bison?
The AR-10 is just about the sexiest sounding gun that I've ever heard in this entirety.
Really?
It is so satisfying to shoot. It is just so fun. It's just
like...
such a fun gun to use.
Now that's probably accurate because it's fucking, you know, AR-10. But
138.66 yards. We got a 454.
I don't think that was a bear, actually. I think that was a
kill
bison.
for a bison with a 131.6 silver. And not too bad. It's pretty much a long-range kill for that handgun, technically, I guess.
Oh, I shot him right in the belly. Not exactly what you want to be doing. Just kind of popping rounds off. That's one of the things that I don't necessarily like about this, is the fact that it's a lot easier to just start popping off rounds unnecessarily. Or kind of going after stuff that you don't need to do that. Which I do either way, but you know. I'm a little more inclined to waste my 986 bullets I have in reserve. Oh. Not what I was trying to spot.
I'm trying to think what I need to cover because I like said a lot of shit in the stream before, so
that's probably accurate. I missed. Missed the headshot. Long ago. I don't know, I don't really care too much for the firing sounds of any of the AR platforms. It just sounds kind of odd. I'm not exactly sure what my issue is, but it just sounds odd. Anyway, now that I've
we got some pronghorn out there.
It's time to move on to a target that is a little more. I'm pretty sure those are the class 9s, and I'm just lighting them up with an AR-10. All I've found so far are bears and bison, neither of which, and a turkey. Let's talk about the 22 for a second.
The 22.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Oh, you shot it with a. Oh.
I also don't really care about turkey, so. Okay. So, the addition of the 22 in this game is actually very useful for me, since I do not have any 22s. My only class 1 option is birdshot, which works, but it's not always the best option. So it's kind of a nice little addition here to spice up my loadouts a bit. And this will probably be a mainstay of my loadouts, but I don't see myself using it a whole lot, just because 22s, really, in this game, the only game I care about is, like, deer species. And I like to hunt wolves and foxes, too. But neither of those really use class 1, and I'm not a big bird hunter. I've tried a few times, and I've had no real luck there. And I just don't really like playing the waiting game.
Well, I just had the big pronghorn massacre. So.
Nice. I have not seen anything other than what I've already mentioned. So that's nice.
308. I'm literally surgical with this 308. And that I might post that first video just to prove that, because literally I hit the cleanest shots, the cleanest heart shots. Clean. Like one
Where
tab to the
am I?
lower.
Oh. I have, like, never killed animals in this area. I'm gonna go over to an area that's, like, actually huntable. I think that might be in my better interests. You're a dick.
Ah, what do we have here? Animals.
In terms of the AR-15s themselves, the 308 is cool. Is probably going to be a mainstay of my loadouts. It plays very well to my strengths, which is absolutely nothing.
As much as I like it, I kind of want to stick with the 6.5, and here's why. It's because of that. It's because of that range. The range on the 6.5 is 216 yards. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The range for the 308 is only 186, I think.
But I have a question along those lines.
It really makes a difference, let me tell you, with just shooting it a little bit here. I mean, you can definitely tell the difference in bullet drop. So I actually have to aim way higher than I would normally.
Because I was gonna ask, it's like has that drop in range really affected your gameplay? Like, have
Oh
you
yeah.
made
Yeah,
shots that
100%.
you would have hit with the 6.5
Not
but did not hit
no.
because of the AR-10? Because otherwise, I would say it
Well,
doesn't
no.
really
So
matter.
I've adjusted. Still pretty challenging. So like right here, this pronghorn is at, what is this, 365, I think it's in. So I'm gonna take a shot at it now. I'm ranged at 328. I shouldn't have to.
Because I mean, I haven't
mean, that
really
should.
found anything,
Okay,
and
yeah, drop shot. Okay,
I don't
yeah.
have the 6.5, so that's not really an option for me. Really, what I compare it to is the 303, and the 270, which perform identically to this. The only difference is that this. Shut up, dude. This gun is semi-automatic, which plays to my strengths of inaccuracy. So, a gun that
Yeah.
kind of helps out with my inaccuracy and allows me to get those follow-up shots a lot faster, especially since it doesn't recoil nearly as much either. It's just a much more manageable package and something that I can overall... Because, I mean, like, it recoils, but it returns to a nearly identical spot almost immediately after. And the recoil is very easy to compensate for.
Distance.
So ultimately, I'm pretty happy with the AR-10. The AR-15, although a fantastic model, really doesn't serve a whole lot of purpose for me. I don't need a class. I mean, it kind of depends on the map. On Yukon, a 2 to 4 is useful. Because a lot of the game that I'm gonna find is wolves and foxes. But that leaves out the AR-10 because there's really no classes 5 through 7. Most of what you're going to find is moose and moose, fox, and wolves are really all you see there. So, well, like on Silver Ridge, I don't really have a whole lot of use.
Well, you have
for
on
223.
Yukon, you have the caribou, which are class 6.
Okay, so there is
have...
one, although they're not as easy to find as the other animals. It's substantially harder to find. Actually, I see a lot less caribou than I see moose or
you have to
especially
go in
wolves.
certain areas.
Yeah. And I usually roam that burned down forest since it's a lot easier to get sightlines in.
You're just gonna find moose and wolves and foxes there.
Well, yeah, it's like I said, that's all I find.
Well, that's because you need to
But
go more places.
if caribou's the only thing I'm gonna find anywhere else, then there's not a whole lot of point.
36 yards on that shot. And 323.72 yards on that shot.
The
and
22,
we'll check this mule deer here. That's going to be a 311.45 yard shot on a 195.2 silver mule deer. That actually looks pretty cool. Did they change the models? The animal looks more like an animal.
The animal looks more like an animal.
It looks more real. I think they might have changed the graphics as well. Alright. Maybe.
That is not a living bighorn sheep.
Maybe it's just because I haven't played in a minute, so.
There's a dead bighorn sheep just lying in a field over here. So that's nice.
That might be mine.
Ohio man white teeth,
Yep, I
fresh
just got a
flesh
catch
and
ore.
white long, silver. Oh, they've changed the images for uh the badges. That's
Yes,
nice.
they have.
That's actually kind of useful because they weren't very good. It's
I
a
killed
female,
that.
so
I killed that sheep about 50 minutes ago,
yeah,
or maybe an
probably.
hour ago. Yeah, I did.
It was
No, I did because I killed that in the beginning of the stream.
yeah, it's a female, so not worth really a whole lot. You got it with that 223,
Yeah, that's what I was testing out. What's the penetration like?
which is fair. Not a whole lot.
Yeah, no, that's what I was trying to prove. It's like that penetration on that 223 is just not good at all.
But that is how 223 works. If you know the
No,
actual
penetration
ballistics
on
of 222,
223 is like
223.
fast rounds.
Yeah, but 223 and especially 556 is designed to fragment once it enters the body. It yaws, for which is very good for military use since it when it fragments it does more damage, is more likely to incapacitate than if it were more straightforward. But for hunting, it's not quite as good. Um, well, it can be because if it hits that long, it's gonna tear it the fuck up. But um, if you don't quite hit your if you hit somewhere with a little bit too much skin, it's probably gonna be all right.
Yeah.
So, but no, it makes sense that it wouldn't be horribly penetrative because that would be accurate to 223 or I can't verify with 223, but definitely 556 is internal ballistics.
I don't know. I thought the whole idea of 223 was just speed.
I mean, yeah, that is an element of it. The idea behind 223 as a round was mostly, at least as a military round, its purpose was we need an intermediate
Well,
cartridge.
223 is a military, 556 is.
556 is military, 223 is civilian, but technically they're both offered in the civilian market. The difference is pretty negligible. Um, but I just know more about the military usage of it than the civilian usage of it because I care
Oh my
about
god, there's
military
so many
arms.
elk.
Ooh, Rocky Mountain elk. All right, break out the 308. Actually, no, I probably need the other gun for that. Three. So, but the intent behind it was we need a
Alright.
rifle. We need something that'll reach out and touch something, but we want it to recoil considerably less than 308 or 30-06. They wanted something that was more manageable for a regular infantryman, especially with sustained automatic fire, something that the M14 was known for being absolute dog shit with because it's a 308. So they wanted a cartridge that was very light recoiling. It was, like I said, easier for sustained fire. So the armor penetrativeness isn't as big of a deal as the just lightness of it. Also, I have stick drift, which is a big problem right now.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, they disappeared.
It's just straight up funny.
They all disappeared. How? Don't know. But they did. So that's nice. Just found a bunch of bighorn sheep, and I aimed in on them, and then they just went, whoop, bye. Switched to my 223 so I could actually kill them instead of using a fucking 300 Magnum. I heard an elk. I'm not sure where it is. I don't actually remember what class elk are, so I'm not sure if I actually could use my
Elk are level
308.
8.
Okay, so 308 would work.
Yes.
It's not the same effectivity. I don't know where those bighorns went. It's kind of disappointing. It was the first time I saw like a massive fucking pack of them, and then they just despawned. What the fuck?
Yep.
What does that call from? Oh, that's way out in the fucking middle of nowhere. It's a bighorn sheep call, but way out in the fucking sticks. Well, okay, everywhere is way out in the sticks. So this works. But I was going to talk about the 22 for a minute. So, probably my least favorite model of the three. Uh, I mean, it does actually look quite a bit like a Smith Wesson M&P 15 22, but I'm not really a huge fan of that style of AR-15. So, just
I need that full Picatinny, and I got that full Picatinny, so.
I love me the 223. It looks whack in this game for some reason.
I love the Ayrton. The Ayrton is, like, amazing.
Let's see. Is that a Picatinny or is that a... Okay, that is an M-lock rail, which is a negative for me. The camo is also this weird, like, hex pattern I'm not huge about. The brake is cool, but it's a little too civilian style for me. But then again, AR-10s all are because well, there's never saw common usage outside of outside of the modern civilian model. So, because there's no military style AR-10s, because well,
Yeah,
that's not the point.
What? Are you fucking retarded? Have you ever heard of an M110? Knight's Armament? The whole deal with the AR-10?
Yeah, well that is a civilian style AR-10. It's
No! Good God, go watch Task and Purpose right now.
doesn't have a delta ring.
Just watch this video. Yes.
The rail is connect. I'm pretty sure it's free float, which is not standard of military style AR-15s.
What? Yes.
No. The M16s and M4s don't have free float.
Slow. It's a sniper.
I know.
It is literally
Well, it's
a
a designated
marksman
rifle, but
it's a designated marksman.
so of course it would have a free flow barrel, but that's a civilian style thing, and I don't like that.
What?
I don't like free float.
The way you base the things you base things on to like things is just so retarded.
What about it in particular?
Just the way you like determine what you like.
I like what looks good. And
So a free floating barrel doesn't look good?
No, because the handguard's usually
improves accuracy.
I don't give a shit. Doesn't look good. I don't need accuracy. You don't need accuracy. You don't even know how to fucking shoot far enough for that to matter. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the AR-10 in this game, it looks fine. I'm not a huge fan of the iron sights, but there's no reason to use iron sights on this anyway, so that's not a big deal. The handguard's fine. It's got Picatinny on top, and to be fair, I can't really see it very well anyway, so there's not like a whole lot to really complain about. Let me shoot real quick so I can get a better look at it. Yeah, it's yeah. I would rather them add an M110 instead of that specific model of AR-10. Seeing as, I don't think the M110 uses M-lock. Pretty sure that has a...
No, it's Picatinny.
Yeah, Picatinny. Which I like, if I had to pick one that isn't a delta ring style handguard, as in it has a delta ring and isn't connected to the receiver directly, then, the M110s is one of the better, or the Mark 18. But your M-lock style, like is on this M&P 22, as I'm gonna call it. Like I'm not a fan of that handguard at all. I just don't think it looks good. I don't like it, but I do like the AR-15. The model looks a bit wonky. Some things look a bit oversized, some things look a bit undersized. That delta ring looks like a flat disc that's just connected to the back. It's weird, but whatever. Not a big deal. That's a really high-profile barrel. That is definitely not a pencil barrel. Jesus Christ. I love that it has a carry handle. You know me and carry handles. Although again, there's not a big reason to use it. I mean, 223 more so than 308, but I mean, for the most part, probably would rather use just a regular old optic. I haven't killed anything. I haven't seen anything. Yeah, I have, but it's been a long time. I'll try and chase something down, and then it'll just disappear. So I have not actually been able to successfully try out these new guns. And that is annoying.
Well, let me tell you what. I mean, I've been hunting down this whole herd of bison, and my objective here is to kill every single one of them. So.
How's that going?
It's going pretty good.
Fuck. I missed. I missed again. Alright, well, I saw a big more fucking herd of them that I could have been shooting at instead. Dumbass. Is that a female or a male? It's a female, don't care. Female or male? Female, don't care.
It seems like the herd is split up.
Oh, got that one. Can't shoot with the damn, though. I would assume that the ARs are less accurate to make up for the fact that they are semi-automatic.
I don't know, that 223 definitely seemed like it was very less accurate because when I was testing it out earlier, it just didn't seem like it had the accuracy at all.
I'd assume sway is probably worse too, but and I felt like I couldn't hold my breath for as long as I felt like I should be able to. Maybe that's a feature of them.
I almost just got ran over.
I also might just not be doing it properly, so it's kind of hard to tell. So, I watched a Brandon Herrera video the other day. I don't remember which one it was in particular, but I heard him speaking it, and I was like, what the fuck, that does sound or no, I said something, and in my head I was like, that sounds exactly like Brandon Herrera.
Yeah.
And I said something like, wait, what the fuck?
No,
he would
yeah,
say
you literally talk exactly like...
And it's weird how that works. But it is very much true. Okay, I made contact, but it didn't seem to do a whole fucking lot.
So I've taken over the entire...
What the fuck?
Kill feed there.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I made contact there. Let's go check out that blood splatter and see if there even is one. This guy's still talking about bighorn sheep. I'm not gonna lie, he's already said that twice, and I didn't care the first time. Whatever. Ooh, that's a solid blood splatter. Vital organ hit just now. That's good Stofers right there. I don't know why I said that, but whatever. I don't care.
I feel like I've chased these bison back to
What
where
in the fuck is this guy doing?
we started.
What the fuck is this sheep doing? Oh, that's a female too. It's also a mountain goat, so I'm not sure why I said sheep. But whatever. Not my problem. It is my problem. It's only my problem, actually, but... Don't care, didn't ask. I have no idea where it went. It went in the most whack-ass direction. In theory, it should be dead. It is dead. But where is it dead? It's the question I'm now going to ask. Ooh, shiver me timbers and call me Betty Crocker. I can't fucking find this thing. Oh. That looks like it could be a lead. Ooh, blood splatter. Nice. What is that, turkey? Don't care. It's a female turkey. Really? The bleed
Oh my
rate
God.
is oddly low. For what it is, the bleed rate is strangely low. Seeing as it was a vital organ shot. Not precisely sure what the deal is with that. Okay.
Tell you what, I'm making quite
That's
a bit of money here.
curious. Apparently, you're just racking in them fucking plains bison. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's see what the deal is with that. I had to track that
Oh,
for
hey, I found the pronghorn that I shot earlier in my other video. Cool.
Alright, so we got a right lung hit.
Yeah, I was just shooting everything. I was
Penetration could definitely be worse, I guess. I don't know if it actually specifies. What I do want to point out, though, is the fact that that was... I had to track that for 477 yards, despite the fact that it was a right long shot, which kind of concerns me about the performance of 223. I've never used 223 in this game prior to this. Usually when hunting class 4s, I will just use my 4 to 8. On occasion, I will use my class 2 to 4 30-30, but that is not necessarily typical. Usually that's for
I think the handguard on the
2, 3, and 4.
super cool.
Yeah, it's super token civilian style, and I just don't really care for it. I don't mind that like red paracord. That's kind of neat, but it's the exact style of handguard that I just don't care for. If you're gonna use a railed or tactical handguard, then just use a full-length quad Picatinny. Like there is on some
4.3
M16
228
A4s,
with the
or the
22.
M4. That works too, if you want to go shorter than 20-inch. But I like the plastic handguards of like A2s or in the civilian market, stuff like the Smith & Wesson M&P or the Ruger. The AR-556, I think, is the Ruger one. I actually don't remember what the Ruger
Dude, you have
one's
not
called.
gotten a single kill. What are you doing? Oh, you got one.
I got
kill.
one.
Never mind.
I got one. I'm good. I'm doing fine. I'm not. Not at all. I must not be going in the right areas, because to be honest, I'm just not finding anything. I don't see anything. When I do, I can't. They're moving too much, and I can't get a real shot off. Stop talking about the fucking animals.
I have so much money.
I like how this guy's informing me about animals, but the story presumably sets it up as to where I'm supposed to be like really knowledgeable and a really skilled hunter, but clearly I must not be if they decide they want to speak to me at every opportunity about how an animal works. You'd think an experienced hunter would understand that turkeys are easier to get to come to you than go to find, but apparently that needs to be stated. Anyway, I don't really care. Yeah, I don't know about this 223. I love the model, but it doesn't really serve a whole lot of a purpose in the game. And I had to track that last mountain goat. It was a female mountain goat. I think it was like a level 4. Wasn't very difficult. But for some reason, I had to track it like 400 yards before it actually died, which is for a long shot. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with that. But
Well, I think I've done my damage for that. We're gonna come over here to the.
I'd really like to
remember
use
what lake
my...
this is.
Ooh, mule deer. Perfect.
Whoa! This is a new loading screen.
Mule deer. Oh yeah, they've changed a lot of the loading screens and stuff like that. Presumably because of the 5-year anniversary. If I had to guess. What do you think the next map they're gonna add is? Where do you think they're going next?
I'm hoping somewhere Africa 2.0. Oh, I'm not hoping for Africa 2.0, but I think they're gonna add another Africa map.
You're hoping for
That's what
Africa
people
2.0,
want.
but they're gonna add another
No,
Africa map?
I'm not. I'm not hoping for Africa, but I guarantee you they're going to.
Okay, well what? Well,
Because that's
you
what the
said
people
that
want.
in
I'm not
place
part of the people.
Well, what do you want it to be? Because you just said you wanted it to be
I want it
Africa
to be
2,
anywhere in
so.
the Midwest.
You know, I don't know why I bothered to ask, like I didn't already know the answer.
I need more whitetail places.
That is true. I'm more of a mule deer guy myself. Oh, like I said, I accidentally killed the diamond whitetail, and I was very underwhelmed at the fact that it didn't look nearly as impressive as even silver
No,
mule
because they
deers do.
changed the score. They need to change it back to what it was. They
Well,
need
I
to
don't
change
even
it
think
back
that's
to...
the issue. It's just whitetail just don't look that cool compared to mule deer.
No, I have a 270 whitetail that actually looks sick.
I have like silver mule deers that look better than any whitetail I've ever seen or harvested. And gold fucking mule deers? Oh
Okay,
boy.
I just destroyed all these white turkeys here.
And we're tracking a mule deer here. I'm hoping to get an actual kill with this 308. What the fuck? Ooh.
Speaking of what the
I've
fuck.
yet to do that. Not exactly sure where they're going. I don't see any shit to
What the
base this off of. Ooh, this is a as Ohio would say, wide open space.
Wide open spaces.
Ooh, what is that? That does not look like a mule. That looks like an elk.
Make a big mistake.
Alright, I landed a shot, and I don't know about that one being a heart shot, or a lung shot even, but we're gonna work with it. Just gonna kind of keep my eye on it and see if it drops in
These
a
goats are
relatively
fast.
nice pace. I'm gonna go ahead and send another shot downrange. Just to be kind of...
I just got
There.
ambushed by a bunch of mountain
Oh, I'm
goats.
glad that didn't hit, because that would have been a shit shot. Alright, I'm just gonna look for the blood splatter. I don't think it's really...
There's so much hunting pressure here. I don't even know how many I killed. I don't feel like looking for
I
them.
hope that didn't make contact. Also, that reload animation did not seem to make a noise for the magazine going in. It did make a noise for going out, but it did not seem to make one for going in. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with that, but it's fine. I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't know what these goats are. I don't really care. I guess here's one. I'm gonna call that the goat mask.
Uh-oh. In comes the many goats. Alright, bleed rate very low. I also didn't see any initial blood splatter, which is a little bit concerning.
I don't have a first aid kit on me. That's a first. It's been a minute since I haven't had a first aid kit on me.
The hell do you need a first aid kit for in this game? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, the fact that I got run over by several mountain goats
That's pretty funny.
might constitute that might constitute.
Perhaps.
I'm at 50 health. So Yeah, it's not looking too good right now. I
Yeah, I'm gonna
swear
say
to
that,
God, I hate this new... I hate the new map thing where I can't place the waypoint right away. And it goes to cancel, and I really am annoyed by that.
Oh, does it normally automatically select place waypoint first
Yeah.
instead of cancel? See, well, I hate when I'm trying to fast travel, and instead it makes me place a waypoint, and then I have to get rid of the waypoint so I can fast travel.
Normally, and I didn't care about that because that was normal. Yeah, now that I don't know what the hell they did. They did something stupid to make it look, or make it harder.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the intention.
Might not have been the intention, but that was certainly the outcome.
Yeah, I don't think that shot was quite good enough. I'll keep an eye out on the
Where
hunting pressure,
are these birds?
but I'll keep an eye out on the hunting pressure, but honestly, I don't think that shot was anywhere near good enough to really send that elk into remission. So I think we're gonna have to abandon that one for now. And
4.10, a light brown turkey. That's gonna go in the texturized. And we're gonna come over here to the second light brown turkey that I shot, and that's gonna be a 4 light brown turkey.
ooh,
Both shot with the 22 long rifle AR-15.
got a good sight line here, so I might be able to find elk again. Assuming it's within 400 meters of or 400 yards of. Oh, it went down to 50.
400 liters.
Went down to 75 to 50, so it's a half decent sign at least. Although I expect the blood trail to run out fairly soon. I'm still gonna chase, just because I think if I crest this hill, I'll probably be able to see it again, and I should be able to
There must be a mountain
put that
lion or
bitch to
something
sleep.
here.
Look at the track. I don't like this thing isn't like cresting it very fast. I need it. How fucking wide is
Bro,
this
what's with
hill,
all the
dude?
level 2s? Good lord, get some variety. Almost all the animals at this lake are level 2.
What is this? 750 to 905. It's not a terribly fantastic weight, but to be honest, I don't really care.
I hear like footprints or something over here.
Who's me? It's probably not me. Alright, the bleed trail has stopped. Now that we're cresting this hill, might be able to find it again. Oh, we got a bunch of animals over here. What's their deal? Those goats just bolted. I'm not sure. Are they alert or? I've seen a bunch of mountain goat convoys.
Oh, I just saw one.
That cougar?
Just killed a whole convoy of bison.
I'm gonna go ahead and put down that cougar right there.
That is a potential
Oh,
diamond
oh my
turkey
god,
over
that was
there.
the fucking. Hold on. I found the elk again. Fuck. But my. Oh,
Level 30.
appreciate that broadside there, Mr. Elk.
I
That
forget
was
that I'm pretty sure
very
female
convenient.
mountain goats can still make diamond.
Maybe, because
The
the
way they
difference
are.
between them visibly is not a whole lot.
Like I've seen multiple level 3 whatchamacallums. But I'm gonna try for a
I really wanted to shoot those, but since I'm
350
trying to
yard shot with a
track,
22
that's just
on a
not a good
diamond
idea.
potential turkey. How about that?
How about that?
You ever try this deal?
No, probably not.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
All right, so we've got two
First
shots
shot.
at least on the elk
First
now.
shot. That's right. First shot. Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Oops.
Yeah, buddy. I hate that thing first shot. That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, so very fresh is a little bit misleading actually. Alright, that elk is in fact still alive.
Diamond potential turkey down.
Oh, we have another convoy. We're rolling on through.
Wide open spaces.
Continue following this elk. So we took two shots on the elk, and judging by the fact that it's not already dead, I'm going to say neither of those were vital organ hits. Which is unfortunate. But, it should be going down soon, because it was at 50% health from the first shot. So, it actually shouldn't be far. Its head very fresh. Bleed rate very low. So another pretty poor shot, in spite of its broadside.
Alright, if that hunting pressure is any more than that, that means I hit one of those animals with the iron sights from across the lake, so. Oh, I gotta post one of my old clips. It's like a clip of me shooting a mountain goat with the M1 Garand with the
Still
iron
not
sights
dead.
from across one of the lakes, and I heart shot it. And it fell down the cliff, and it was so funny.
And we are still on the prowl for that, Actually, now that I think of it, that mountain lion I shot didn't die either. And that was a better looking shot, at least.
Are you using, what gun are you using?
For the mountain lion I used the 223, but for the,
That's why. Mountain lions are level 5. You ding
What?
dong. You didn't know that?
No, I actually don't know, like, any of them, to be honest. I just kind of look at the animal and go, oh, that's
my
kind of
God.
small.
Yeah,
We'll go
no,
with
that's
the
why I kicked you
2 to
from
4.
my map when I saw that diamond mule deer.
Well, I know what class a mule deer is. I know what class deer are, because they're all the fucking
No,
same.
you just shoot shit and you don't care.
But yeah, because I'm just trying to have fun.
A gold 4.4 turkey from 347 yards. Third 47.97 yards with a
I don't
22
think that
long
elk's
rifle.
gonna die.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid shot there.
No, I just assume, judging from size, that mountain lions would be better suited for a smaller cartridge, like a 30-30 or a 223, as opposed to a what I actually used, or what I should have used apparently.
Alright, that's Sun Sisters. We're gonna come down to. Actually, I'm gonna go over to this lake.
Alright, well, we're still trekking this puppy. I'm not sure if it's actually gone down in health yet, and I am starting to think that it might have actually stopped bleeding as well, which is not preferable at all. So we might be at the end of the line here with this elk, because this elk's not really going to matter if it stopped bleeding, since I shot it twice, so it's basically screwed at this point.
Oh, and I gotta put these in my lodge too.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a
The guns.
no on the elk, which is sad because I got a pretty good broadside
Broadside shot.
shot that I thought was actually gonna end up turning out very well, but apparently it didn't
Dude, I love
contribute a
it
whole
when
lot.
the elk decides to go broadside so I could shoot it.
But I would like to at least kill it so I can figure out how I fucked up.
Hunter Call of the Wild moments where elk broadside.
Hunter call the broadside moments. It's like that time I was in the spelling bee in, I want to say 6th grade. And, which is ironic because I can't spell shit out loud. But,
S-H-I-T. I just did it. Why can't you?
yeah,
Bitch.
I got up there and they went, all right, spell sign. Now, I always hated the word sign. For some reason, as a child, I could never quite spell it right. How did I know? Minecraft.
S-I-G-N.
I would look for a sign in Minecraft and I would not be able to find it because I couldn't spell it. Which is stupid as hell. So when I got up on stage, not on stage really, we just like stand up and went to go spell the word sign. I spelled S-N-I-G-N. What I didn't realize is that I said N after S, so I actually spelled snine. But I had no idea until afterwards when they said incorrect, and I went, oh damn, I knew I didn't know how to spell that, and then I was like, wait, what did I get wrong? And they went, you had an N. And I was like, what? Where? So
Fuck.
it's my
Why is it
story
shooting
of
this thing?
going to the spelling bee and fucking up a very basic word in the very first round. Oh fuck. Alright, well this elk has stopped bleeding many, many eons ago.
I don't understand. I think the bullet drop is just so confusing for me.
I've never really had an issue with bullet drop. Granted, I don't have the 6.5. So
Neither
I'm
have
not
I,
used
but
to.
I've been using the 6.5 this whole time.
See,
The
I have
6.5,
I
I
have
think,
the
is the
opposite.
one gun that has the longest range.
Which makes sense, because that's kind of like...
Which is kind of how I make all those long shots.
Which is kind of why 6.5 is a popular cartridge. Because people go, ooh, go far. You know, guns are real, so I like to talk about their real-life counterparts. So...
This whole video is to discuss in-game counterparts.
Yes, but I discuss them by discussing their real-life counterparts because they're guns in a video game, and that's all I do, is make videos about guns and say, hey, this is not accurate, or hey, this is pretty accurate. Video talks of the same guns since they're mods. Exactly, very interested in hunting that, seeing is that it's a female mule one? I don't actually know. But I shot it, and it died. Nice.
Shit! That thing dropped dead.
Mine took very little time. It didn't drop immediately, but it went down pretty quick.
That shot.
Line full. Oh, go ahead and follow that track.
Hold that shot again.
I don't think mountain goats are remaining in their posts. Why? Is that the blood splatter?
And
Let's
level
take a look at
3
that.
rim. Next shot. Running next shot at 105 yards.
Vital organ hit. Lead rate high. 0 to 25 by the time it even moved. See, that's what you like to see.
I'm almost about to knock you off the kill thing again.
Ooh. It was a right lung and liver. It's a none because, well, I didn't really... Well, it's a female, and it's a level 1. So, you know, that'll do it.
260 mule deer.
7 yards. Not very interesting. Mule deer have some fat-ass ears. Motherfuckers be looking like Dumbo.
This is like my biggest.
Is this a mule deer
actually
feed zone?
really
Oh, damn. It's a bighorn need zone. I need more mule deer need zones, because mule deer are my favorite.
I guess liver is lethal, because I almost get that shot.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not exactly sure why, because, I mean, I know, like, people can have 40% of it, so... You know.
Deer ain't people, Dale. Deer ain't people.
Yeah, but it probably is still pretty comparable. I mean, what does a liver even do for them? They don't have to digest alcohol. That's all I know a liver to do.
Let me shoot out 40% of your liver. See how fast you bleed out, because that's probably what it is. It's probably the bleed.
Oh yeah, it's the bleeding part. It's not actually
Best
like
you know.
the damage to the liver. Because I mean, the reason you die from a lung shot or a heart shot is because it completely impairs a vital function. Whereas with a liver, it'd be a bleeding. It'd be
You're just
bleeding.
gonna fucking bleed to death.
Yeah, it doesn't really impair a
You
whole
get shot in
lot.
the intestines, you get bleed to death. But I guess it might take a little longer.
Probably, seeing as there's also less important blood travel through there as compared to like the heart and lungs. I'm completely bullshitting that, but it sounds about right.
Yeah, it sounded pretty good. I actually blew there for a few seconds.
I'm pretty sure it's accurate, but I'm pretty sure it's also like negligible.
We're not here.
Ooh, ooh.
I do own a pair.
If that
And
that
do
makes
not
me here in the state of Wisconsin.
State of New Jersey is what it makes me.
All the fucker started walking as soon as I shot. Means that shot's not gonna be good. Better though. Alright, let's go chase after it, see what we got. Because if it doesn't die, then well, we're screwed. Because I already. Oh no. No, start tracking the Yuli again. No, no, hey. That's not good. I accidentally started tracking a black bear. Which means I've lost my elk.
At 337 yards, we're going to go for another 22 shot on a turkey. And we're going to go
we're good.
Try here.
Ooh, it's almost dead. 0 to 25, come on. Keep. There it is. She dropped. We're good. First elk of the day. I'd love to go on an actual elk hunt. That is my hunt priority. Elk and mule deer. Those are my favorites. How's set. Ooh, a muley.
Oh my god. My character's breathing.
You know.
I think the problem is that he isn't breathing.
Perhaps. I hate finding an animal while I'm trying to grab another one. Like the only real kill of today was
where that is.
with that. Oh, it's a mule. Looks like a female though. Is that also one? No.
Were you at the
That's
lake
different.
that's to the north of you?
I don't think so.
Good, because I'm going there.
Okay. I'm just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I think I know where you are, though.
I know.
So, what are you thinking about these ARs? Which ones do you think you're going to use, not use? What purpose do they serve?
Well, here's the deal. I want to use as much as I want to use the AR-10. I think I'm just gonna have to get used to the bullet drop. Is what I'm gonna have to do.
Yeah.
Anyhow, level 4, big.
Let's go ahead and take a look here at our elk. This elk actually does not look bad. I shot it twice, one of which I don't believe was a vital organ shot, which is concerning. Ugh. Flesh and intestines. That's got a trophy rating of 379, which actually qualifies as a gold, but since I fucked up the first shot, and the second shot, oh my god, that one was even worse. I hit it in the fucking left fibula. Fibula, Jesus. Flesh and intestines, fibula. But 379 actually isn't one of my best. Ow. Yeah, that's lower than, well, no, wait, 379? Never mind, that's actually higher than, like, all of these.
Oh, 134 gold there for a 43.
94,
Yard,
277,
iron sight shot.
333, 276, 278, 212. What's the lowest? 212? Alright, we'll go ahead and overwrite that one, I guess. I think that's fair. Cool. And ourselves an elk. Let's try and get a male muley, and then I think that'll be a good place to call it quits.
You've killed, what, 3 animals?
Yeah, something like that. Maybe 4. I mean, you'd think with such a low number that I'd actually like be able to tell, but
Yeah. Why is there animals all the way up here?
they do that
Oh,
sometimes.
135 gold. Level 4.
Seems to be some bighorns over there, but I know there were some muleys in this area, so that's my priority. I had a
I'm just
decent
gonna shoot
muley. I
this
cut
guy
it
with the
back down,
22
but
a bunch of times.
I missed. I'm not even gonna bother. Where did that come from? It's
Well, I
cornbread
say
and
where I
chicken.
come from.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cornbread and chicken, where I come from. A lot of front porch sitting, where I come from. Trying to make a living, working hard to get to heaven, where I come
I'm hearing
from.
so many bighorn sheep calls from that area, but like I said, I don't care. That's not what I'm after right now. Is this a need zone for anything in particular? That'd be useful. What are those tracks? Mule deer. This looks like just a 1. Oh, that's a mountain goat. That's not even a fucking mule deer. That's even the point. That's a black bear. I don't know why are there so many random tracks.
Why is there a dead ram over here? Oh, that's probably the one I killed.
Probably. Alright, I found a bear need zone. Don't care. It's not. But can't really see a whole lot that way. Ooh.
Where
Why
was
did I get
that
scared
sheep?
so fucking easy? I like look at him and they go, whoa! What the fuck?
I don't remember where that sheep went.
None of those landed. Fired 4 rounds at that animal, and yeah, none of them did anything. So that's nice. Ooh, what's that? What's that? It's an elk. It looks like a fat one too. But to be honest, I couldn't really see a whole lot. But the wreck looked like it went pretty far off its head. So where's my
I got to with that mule deer, and I saw the bighorn down here, but I don't remember where it went.
What's this need zone for? Bighorns. No, that's fine. That works. It's not really what I want, but it works. What's this? Elk need zone. Perfect. This track that elk that I saw earlier. That's a 700. Why is that like identical to the one I was tracking? What the fuck? Hey, get out of that menu. Damn it. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
You know that the weight estimates are all going to be the same numbers. It's just different, like, numbers, if that makes sense.
No, not a fucking lick.
The different ranges are the same.
The different
It's like the
ranges
class.
are the same. Do you know what you're talking
If you actually knew how the game worked, you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. But you don't pay
well,
attention to anything you do, so.
no. At least